San Francisco may only stretch across 7 miles, but it's packed with an assortment of activities that's sure to please outdoorsy types, foodies, and curious wanderers of all ages. The Golden Gate Bridge is a must-see, while a visit to Alcatraz Island to tour the infamous and now closed federal prison should also be high on your list. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 best things to do in San Francisco. And just wait till you see the number 1 that we're going to be showing you in this video. Something you would have never even thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Before we begin, you can help support our channel by becoming a member of this channel. Press the join button below. This will help us to bring you more awesome travel videos. So without further ado, let's cut to the chase. Number 10. Ferry Building Marketplace. Attention all foodies. This delectable attraction needs to be at the top of your San Francisco to-do list. The Ferry Building Marketplace is a public food market that features a variety of food stalls that act as small restaurants, snack stops, and grocery stores. Here you can find everything from staples such as seafood, burgers, Mexican food, and plenty of coffee, to a Japanese delicatessen, empanada stand, nut shop, and a cheese and dairy bar. Many travelers who stopped by the Ferry Building Marketplace visited multiple times during their San Francisco trip. Visitors were impressed with the amount, variety, and overall quality of eats available on site. Though there are formal restaurants available, some visitors say the best strategy is to pick up a to-go meal and enjoy it along the scenic waterfront. And if you're not one for lines, don't come on the weekends. For a different perspective of the marketplace, view it from the water on a narrated boat tour. At number 9. Baker Beach. While San Francisco isn't known for being a beach town, the city's Baker Beach is often considered one of the best in California. Located in the northwestern area of San Francisco in the Presidio, Baker Beach is primarily known for its sweeping views of the Golden Gate Bridge and the neighboring Marin headlands. The mile-long beach offers travelers plenty of room to spread their legs and features picnic areas and access to nearby Presidio trails. Travelers flock here to snap photos of the bridge. However, if you're looking to catch some rays or get your feet wet, you should go elsewhere. Swimming at Baker Beach is dangerous thanks to large waves, undertow and rip currents, and the city's fickle weather means it's not always warm enough for sunbathing. Travelers strongly recommend bringing an extra layer, no matter what time of year you visit. Reviewers also stress that those traveling with families should stick to the south side of the beach. North Baker Beach is clothing optional, and it's definitely practiced. Next up, at number 8, it's the Castro. If you want to explore San Francisco's rich gay and lesbian culture, the Castro neighborhood is its beating heart. Not only is the Castro the center of the city's LGBTQ community, but it's considered by many to be the gay capital of the world. And once you learn the Castro's history, it's easy to see why. In the 1970s, the Castro was home to Harvey Milk, California's first openly gay public official and one of the first in the USA. His steadfast efforts in the gay rights movement not only earned him the title of the Mayor of Castro Street, but his political efforts helped put San Francisco at the forefront of the gay rights movement. His former camera shop, Castro Camera, that also served as his campaign headquarters, still stands on Castro Street and now serves as a human rights campaign retail shop. Visitors found the Castro laid back, fun, and above all, colourful, citing its friendly residents, plentiful amenities, and striking aesthetics at its best assets. The neighbourhood is lined with picturesque Victorian homes, previously built by immigrants who moved to the Castro in the 19th century seeking cheap land. The area was once a dairy farm. The unmissable Castro Theatre, situated along the neighbourhood's main drag, is another neighbourhood gem and a registered city landmark. Next up at 7, Twin Peaks. If you want the best views of San Francisco, take a hike to Twin Peaks. These famous grassy pounds rise 922 feet from the ground, making them the second highest point in the city, after Mount Davidson. From the top, travelers can view multiple San Francisco landmarks, including the Bay Bridge and the downtown skyscrapers. Whether you decide to go during the day or night, some say you should do both. Numerous visitors agree that the views are stunning and worth the trek, but make sure to bring a jacket. Many recent visitors said it can get windier and subsequently chillier up top than at sea level. The Twin Peaks are open 5 a.m. to midnight, and there is free, albeit limited, parking at the top of Twin Peaks Boulevard. The Castro Street station is the nearest Muni Metro stop, and the Crestline Drive stop on the number 37 is the best bus route, picks up from Market Street. At 6, cable cars. Chances are you've seen a television show, movie, postcard or some type of San Francisco memorabilia emblazoned with the city's iconic cable car or trolley. So, of course, to fully experience San Francisco's charm, you should hop on board. San Francisco's cable car system is the last of its kind in the United States, given the title of a National Historic Landmark in 1964. The cable car was conceived after Andrew Smith Halidi, an immigrant from England, witnessed an accident involving a horse-drawn buggy trying to climb a steep San Francisco hill and falling. His father had a patent for wire rope in England, and he used that to design a transportation system that relied on just that. Thus, cable cars were born in the late 1800s. Though cable cars are seldom used by locals, more than 9 million visitors ride the cable cars each year, and according to recent travellers, it's easy to see why. Even though some said they encountered long lines to board, though if you're not one for long lines, some say to board at one of the stops along the line instead of at the beginning. At 5, Alcatraz. Both visitors and travel experts tend to argue the same for Alcatraz. This is because Alcatraz is rich with history. Sitting on a small rocky island in the middle of San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz is most known as being a former federal prison that housed some of society's biggest offenders, the most famous of which was Prohibition-era mob boss Al Capone. Before that, it was a military prison that housed prisoners from the Spanish-American War and Civil War, as well as the site of the West Coast's first operating lighthouse. The prison closed down both times due to high operating costs and was handed over to the National Park Service in 1972 after the island experienced a short occupation from Native American activists. Today, the attraction sees about 1 million visitors per year. Recent visitors said Alcatraz is truly a can't-miss attraction. Travellers enjoyed being able to get up close to cells. What's more, travellers say the view of the bay from the Rock, the nickname given to Alcatraz, is breathtaking. And now at 4, Yerba Buena Gardens. After a day of hasty sightseeing, the Yerba Buena Gardens provide travellers with an opportunity to wind down and enjoy San Francisco's weather and unique culture. The gardens proper include 5 acres of landscaped lawns, complete with flowers, trees, water and art. The Co-N Butterfly Garden attracts native San Francisco butterflies with plants, also native, that encourage butterfly growth from eggs to adults. Meanwhile, the Reflection Garden serves as a tribute to the Ohlone Indians, as well as a performance area for various oral traditions. The Upper Terrace Garden and the Sister City Gardens, which includes plants from San Francisco's 18 sister cities from around the world, are where visitors will find the area's cafes and most of its seating. Additionally, the East Garden houses a variety of sculptures and water features. Lastly, 3 of the Yerba Buena Gardens lawns boast designs meant to appeal specifically to children. What's more, attractions like the Children's Creativity Museum and the Yerba Buena Ice Skating and Bowling Center flank the Yerba Buena Gardens, so travelers could feasibly spend an entire day exploring this area of San Francisco. Due to the number of restaurants that also surround the gardens, many past travelers recommend stopping by the Yerba Buena Gardens after grabbing lunch nearby. Recent visitors recommend checking out the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial as well. And now at 3, Golden Gate Park. If California had a Central Park equivalent, Golden Gate Park would undoubtedly be it. Though Golden Gate Park sees a small fraction of the visitors its New York counterpart does, the park offers so much to see and do. It could take an entire day to experience all that it has to offer. Trails, picturesque picnic spaces, playgrounds, sports courts, gardens, museums and more can be found within its evergreen borders. With so many options available, it's best to map out ahead of time what you want to do, though some attractions warrant a visit regardless of traveller taste. The Japanese Tea Garden is one of those standout sites. This attraction is one of a kind, serving as the oldest Japanese garden in the USA. It features 5 acres of manicured gardens outfitted with cherry trees, bamboo-lined pathways, koi ponds, a 5-story pagoda, Zen garden and actual tea house, among other features. There's also the Conservatory of Flowers, the oldest existing public conservatory in the Western Hemisphere. The conservatory offers visitors a look at the plethora of vibrantly coloured blooms and a chance to learn more about the nearly 2,000 species of plants that call the conservatory home. Number 2. Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge's vaulting, orange arches amidst the rocky seascape of the San Francisco Bay have made it one of the West Coast's most enduring symbols and the city's most popular tourist attraction. The bridge's name, Golden Gate, actually refers to the body of water it spans, the Golden Gate Strait that connects the Pacific Ocean with the San Francisco Bay, and was built to make travel between San Francisco and Marin County an easier feat. There are plenty of great spots to capture a snap of the majestic bridge, but if you want a truly postcard-worthy shot, head to the Golden Gate Bridge Vista Point, situated high on a hill overlooking San Francisco. If you have extra time, make sure to explore the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. The actual span of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area encompasses multiple places in San Mateo, San Francisco and Marin counties, Alcatraz and Muir Woods included, but notable parts of this recreation area can be found just a stroll away from the Golden Gate. From the bridge, travellers will find some scenic bayside trails, some of which lead to secluded beaches, including Kirby Cove and Black Sands Beach. If you really want a trek, journey to the Point Bonita Lighthouse for sweeping views of the bay found at the very tip of the Golden Gate Strait. And finally, drumroll please for number 1, California Academy of Sciences. Attention all travelling families. Recent visitors said this is the perfect place to bring kids in San Francisco. The California Academy of Sciences brims with plenty of things to see, including an aquarium, a planetarium, a natural history museum, and even a rainforest. The Steinhardt Aquarium is home to about 40,000 animals representing more than 900 different species, including a penguin colony from Africa, a swamp with an albino alligator, a shark lagoon, and a separate 100,000-gallon tank that mirrors the ecosystem of the California's coast. Meanwhile, the Osher Rainforest houses 1,600 animals, including 250 free-flying birds and about 100 reptiles and amphibians in its 4-story complex. The Morrison Planetarium is known for its 75-foot diameter screen, which screens Tour of the Universe shows daily. And the Kimball Natural History Museum boasts dinosaur fossils, an interactive science exhibit, and a unique earthquake simulator. And there you have the top 10 things to do in San Francisco. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.